Well, I try to come whenever the President of the United States comes to speak at Georgetown, and I expect it to be a cool conversation.
I expect a lively discussion about the challenges of poverty our country is facing.
You see a lot of it manifesting itself in Baltimore, so hopefully that's mentioned today during the discussion.
And inequality, especially within our citizenry.
The responsibility of the government to more actively address those challenges.
I'd really like to see him, at some point, if someone brings up a great question, step outside of just African American racial matters. I'd like to see him talk a little more about Hispanic, Asians, all that. So I'm very interested to hear what he has to say.
I thought it was a really good bipartisan sort of agreement on some things that need to be worked through that are more complicated than can be discussed in 90 minutes.
To say that it was excellent. I think they all fundamentally explain the fact that we've got to do something about poverty, and the major question now is how do we pay for it? The final statement that the president made, and that is that the faith community can really do a lot. We have the power to spread this discussion to congregations and synagogues and mosques across this country. And this is something I think we have to take advantage of and do that expeditiously. And get the commitment from those candidates who are coming in to tell us exactly what they plan to do regarding poverty.